Sige po, pwede na tayo magsimula ng ating maikling palatuntunan sa hapong ito. Dahil tayo may part 2 pa, no? Doon sa Governor's Hall mamaya.
I would like to start our program with a short quotation from no other than Rotary International President Shekhar Mehta, who said that caring for and serving others in the best way to live because it changes not only other people's lives but also our own. This thought will be manifested into this affair in this very special time of turning over the dialysis machine to the provincial government of Marinduque. So before we welcome you, I would like to introduce the host for tonight. My partner is
Past President Randy Yala po. And in-introduce ko naman po sa inyo si Rotarian Maria Corazon Borja.
So welcome everybody to the turnover of the dialysis machines and water treatment for the establishment of a hospital-based hemodialysis clinic in Boac, Marinduque.
At bago po ang lahat, we would like to introduce to you our visitors from outside the province, from Rotary International District 320 and our sister clubs. Pero bago po ang lahat, i-welcome po muna natin ang ating punong lalawigan, Governor Presbitero Velasco Jr. First, we would like to introduce to you our District Governor, Governor Angie Sunyo. Kasama rin po niya ang kanyang nag-iisang kabiyak, si Past District Governor Dennis Sunyo. Gayun din po ang ating immediate Past District Governor Ray Atienza. And also from our partner clubs, from Rotary Club of Lipa Midwest, immediate Past President Joy Lou Alcano. From Rotary Club of San Pablo, immediate Past President Clinton Dining. Kasama rin po ang kanyang anak na si Nicole Dining. Kasama rin po natin ang ating Past President from Rotary Club of Los Baños City, Makiling, Past President Ron Dangkalan. Kasama rin po si Past President Joe Francisco from Rotary Club of Los Baños City, Makiling din. Wala pa? Kasama rin po natin dito sa unahan, ang siyempre, ang head ng Provincial Health Office, Dr. Jerry Caballes, at ang chief naman po ng ating Provincial Health, Marinduque Provincial Hospital, Dr. Manuel Saratan. At kasama rin po, nalilimutan ko pa, ang ating pong legal officer, Attorney Romel Fernandez.
So we shall proceed with our program after those acknowledgements. We would like to invite everybody to please stand up for the opening prayer, which will be followed by the Philippine National Anthem. Please rise. This is to be led by Past President Agnes Espino.
Let's put ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Father Almighty, we praise you. We thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on us, our family, our friends, and our club. Help us to see these blessings in ways that will multiply their effects like the biblical multiplication of bread and fish, so that many more will share and realize their dreams through your graces and gifts. Today is a new day for you, makes its day different. Today has a purpose. Our club has a purpose, and let that purpose be known to each one of us present here to serve our brothers and sisters. May all we do reach afar and wide. O Lord, plant dreams and hopes within our soul and shower us the comfort of faith, the strength of courage during difficult times, the strength to fight and rebuke what is not for Him. For all things are possible with you, Lord. Grant us the favor we beg in this turnover ceremony and establishment of hospital-based Hemodialysis Center under Global Grant number 1984031, a project that has empowered the beneficiaries and communities while giving us the opportunity to connect, unite, and take action with partners club worldwide through Rotary service, and to bestow upon us all members and partners the spirit of generous hospitality, warm fellowship, and active cooperation to make this project a pleasant, rewarding, and truly memorable. Show us the way not to fortune or fame, not how to seek levels or praise our name, but show us the way how in Rotary, through Rotary, and by Rotary, we spread the great story and serve to change lives. Amen.
Alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay, lupang hinirang, tuyang parang magiting sa manlulupi. Di ka masisiil sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong buka. May ilagang tula at awit sa paglayong pinamahal, ang islap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagingin. Ang ituwing at araw na kailan pa may magigiling. Lugar at araw lang ang ating pagsikap, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang ligaya ng may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Okay, pwede na pong umupo. And now, for our opening remarks, may we call on Dr. Manuel Saratan, Director, Marinduque Provincial Hospital.
Ang aming pong pinakamasipag na Governor Presbytero Velasco, ang aming pong partner sa DOH, masipag din po at napakabait, Dr. Raiza Garcia, ang aming boss sa PHO, si Dr. Abales, ayun. Ating Provincial Legal Officer, Dr. Attorney Robert Fernandez. Tapos ang ating mga partner po sa Rotary, mula po sa Rotary District, Past President at Present President, at anilang Rotary Clubs sa Manila ba? Sa Southern Tagalog. Ating mga bisita, ating mga kasama po sa Marinduque Provincial Hospital, at lahat po ng miyembro po ng Provincial Government ng Marinduque. Magandang gabi po sa ating lahat. So bago po ako magsimula, kaya niyo po na akong bumati sa inyo kasi ilang araw na lang po, Christmas na eh, 18 days na lang. So maligayang Pasko sa ating lahat. Ano po? Merry Christmas po at Happy Fiesta pala tomorrow. Ito po, no? Ang dialysis center po, nagsimula po, isang ano lang ito eh, isang pangarap. Pangarap po namin na may provide po natin sa ating mga kababayan na meron po tayong ganitong klase ng serbisyo na kayang ibigay para sa ating mga pasyente. Talagang napakahirap po ang nagdaanan namin. Hindi po naging madali, pero sa tulong po ng lahat, isang malaking bayanihan po ang nangyari. Mula po sa provincial government, mula po kay congressman, na malaki po ang naitulong para po ay maging ganap na realidad ito nangyayari po ngayon. Sa aming po mga boss sa DOH, sa PHO, ang aming mga partners na MHO, lalong-lalo na po yung mga partner po namin dito sa hospital mismo. Malaki po ang ambag ang naitulong po natin para po maiangat po ito. At siyempre po, ang nagpasimula po ng lahat, ang Rotary Club ng Marinduque North. Sila po talaga ang nagtulak po, nagawin po namin ito. Kahit na napakarami po ang naging handlang. Sa tutulak po hanggang ngayon po, meron po talaga nagsasabi, ay hindi nyo kaya yan, mahirap yan. Malaking gastos yan, malaking po trabaho yan. Pero sa pag-ursige po natin lahat, tayo po, at sa ginagawang po natin, at gagawin pa sa mga susunod na araw, kaya-kaya at magagawa po natin po lahat. So isa pa rin po, kaya po rin po talaga pinursit po ito. Kasi gusto po sanang ma-elevate po ang standard. Standard po ng Marinduque, standard po ng Marinduque Provincial Hospital. Sa aking palagay, pag ito po ay nagawa natin na meron ng dialysis center sa Marinduque Provincial Hospital, wala na po tayong hindi kayang gawin. So yun po ang ating aim po sana, at sana po ay pagnabayan tayo ng layunan. Magandang gabi po.
Thank you, Dr. Manuel Zaratan, for that wonderful message. The next number in our program is we will hear the long and winding story behind this very beautiful project. So let us hear the short background on the acquisition of the Dialysis Masjid, which will be given to us by immediate past President Vanji Mandia.
To our distinguished guests from District 3820, led by our Governor Angie Sunyo and husband PDG Dennis Sunyo, to my Governor Gov. Rhea Chensa, good afternoon, Gov. And to our Provincial Governor, Gov. Presby, and to Dr. Zaratan, Dr. Caballes, Dr. Garcia, to all my classmates from the Transforming Year, sister clubs, and to all our guests, fellow Rotarians, good evening. This journey towards the launching of our legacy project, the establishment of hospital-based Hemodialysis clinic in Boac, Marinduque, as permitted by the Rotary Club of Marinduque North, is a journey in humility, gratitude, perseverance, and resilience. It was a long journey, not just the part where we had to raise the amount of $47,500 US, but also the process in bringing people together to make this dream a reality. In the process of doing this project, we got support from Rotary Club of West Hartford, District 7890 of the USA, through PP Oscar Santo Domingo, who hailed from Boac, Marinduque. We also got counterpart from a Rotary Club in Ohio, District 6650, as well as from the DDF of District 3820, and a donation from the very generous Rotarians of Boac, from RCMN, PP Bernie Hamilia, and Tita Nilda Hamilia. The idea began during the All-Star Rotary Year 2016-2017, led by PP Aquilina Inday Jackie S. Rivas. Thanks also also to Dr. Jerry Caballes and the late Governor Carmencita O. Reyes, as well as the Vice Governor Romano Bacoro, who helped in the proposal, and the MOA, which was sent to RI District 320 and forwarded to RI Rotary Foundation. We also thank the current Governor Presbytero Presby Velasco for his strong push for this project. PP Noel of the District TRF Committee and PP Nilda, who were instrumental in making the project happen. I would like also to pay tribute to PP Bernie Hamilya, whose $3,000 donation in a heart to truly make this happen was instrumental in the success of the project. I also pay tribute to the governors of RI District 320 who saw this project to come to fruition, to Gov. Paeng Pantoco as the TRF chair, in the terms of Governor Katigbak, Gov. Levin Tolentino, Governor Boy Garcia, Governor Everett Olivan, Governor Ray Atienza, and now Governor Angel Sunyo. This journey is a true testament to the power of Rotary and bringing people together. Back in champion and transforming years, the Rotary Club of Marinduque North faced many challenges. It was never easy to live given our difficult circumstances. However, we persevered during my term as champion and transforming president, and now life-changing Rosette Sota for the project to see the light of day. Before that, PP Inday Jackie and PP Laina Kawanawi, who has been at the SP together with the TRF community, and PP Wela, PP Chantao Sikos, PP Flor during the champion year, and the TRF community led by PP Ana Marie Hidalgo and all other Rotarians, PP Agnes, and all other RCMN family. We have gone through stakeholders, consultations, and from within Rotary, with the LGU, and among others. Having a dialysis center in Marinduque is not just a source of pride for our club. It can save lives. Many people in our island are dying from the lack of this very important medical service. We heard of many stories of Marinduqueños who were dying because there are no hemodialysis services available in our province. Getting a dialysis would require them cross the sea and at a huge financial expense. What about the poor in our province? What will happen to them? We are proud in our club to celebrate this project because we know that it will change many lives. We are proud in our club because right at our very eyes, today, we have a living and concrete proof of what Rotary can do to those in need. Rotary service requires many sacrifices. Many of our members can relate. It took us blood, sweat, and tears also to make this project happen. But knowing that our project will even just save one life, that is more than any other reward that we can receive. I am proud to be a Rotarian because our work, no matter how tiring and difficult, changes lives. Mabuhay ang Rotary Club of Marinduque North. Mabuhay ang District 320. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, immediate past President Banji Mandia. And now, we would like to call on our Rotary Club of Marinduque North President for her turnover message. May we call on President Mayor Rose Pitero Sota.
To our District Governor,
Angelita Sunyo, and their husband, past District Governor Dennis Sunyo, to our transforming District Governor Ray Atienza, to our Governor, Provincial Governor, Gov. Presby, Dr. Saratan, Dr. Cherry Ray Caballes, Dr. Rachel Garcia, Attorney Fernandez, our guests from our sister clubs, fellow Rotarians, friends, good evening. Sabi nga po ni IPP Vanchi, maraming mga pinagdaanan kami to fulfill this project. Sabi niya ay sweat, blood, and tears. Maraming minuna talaga. And today we have come to the realization of our project. Grateful, truly grateful, first to God Almighty for giving us this early Christmas blessing, which will definitely manifest our dictum, service above self. To the people and the organization that help us in achieving this project, to the Rotary Club of West Hartford, to our Rotary International District 3820, to Rotary Club from Ohio District 6650, and to past President Bernardo Bunyag Hamilya and his wife, Pipinilda Hamilya. Thank you very much po for making this project possible for the people of Marinduque. Hindi ko na po apakahabaan ang aking speech. I'm really overwhelmed po dahil itong proyektong ito ay matagal naming pinaghandaan. Imagine 5 or 6 years already in the making. Kaya po, ako'y nagpapasalamat sa ating governor dahil kami ay pinush niya ng todo para matapos na ang proyektong ito at maibigay na para sa mga Marinduqueños. Marami pong mga kababayan natin na talagang naghihirap na pumunta pa sa Manila or sa Lucena. And they're spending 10 to 15,000 every time na magkakaroon po sila ng session. 3 sessions per week. We're talking of 3 sessions per week. They're hiring ambulance or vans. They're hiring bahay sa Lucena para lang doon sa kanilang dialysis. Kaya ito pong project na ito ay pinagmamayabang ng Rotary Club of Marinduque North dahil ito ay malaking tulong sa ating mga kababayan. So it is now with pride and great honor, Governor Presbitero Velasco, that I, Mary Rose Pitero Sota, representing the Rotary Club of Marinduque North, turn over 2 units of dialysis machine and water filtration system for the establishment of hospital-based hemodialysis clinic here in Boac, Marinduque. Today, December 7, 2021.
Okay, pan-display sa office of the governor. Okay. At syempre naman po, dahil mayroong turnover message, meron naman tayo acceptance message. So, tinatawagan po natin ang ating pong punong lalawigan, Governor Presbitero Jose Velasco Jr.
Thank you, Vice President Randy Ayala. At a pleasant good evening to one and all. Allow me to welcome our distinguished guests, our Governor Angelita Asunyo. Welcome po sa Marinduque. And our past President Dennis Sunyo. Welcome. Our past President, past Governor Roy Atienza. Welcome po. And then I acknowledge our very important personalities in this memorable event. Of course, we have our President, Rosette Sota. Palakpakan po natin. And nandito po si Past President Agnes Espino. Nandito rin po ang ating immediate past president, si Banji Mandia. Ayan, galing po na. And then, we have past president, Ruela Lamak. Ayun. Past president, Nilda Hamilla. And past president, Ana Marie Hidalgo. We also have our hardworking doctors here in Marinduque, Dr. Manuel Saratan, the Chief of Hospital of the Provincial Hospital. We have Dr. Jerry Caballes, the head of our Provincial Health Office. Dr. Rachel Garcia, the head of Idaho. Tulong po natin lahat yan sa ating laban sa COVID. We have other distinguished Rotarians, friends, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the grateful Marinduqueños, I accept this wonderful donation to the people of Marinduque. And good health will always be our top priority in this lovely island. And we are all aware that Marinduque is a fourth-class province, and there may be scarce resources that are provided our lovely province. It is good that we already have the decision in Mandanas versus Ochoa, and there will be additional share. There will be an additional share in the national tax allotment. But even with that, we find that there will be a lot of things still to be done in our provincial hospital. And of course, our eventual goal is to elevate the hospital from level 1 to level 2. And when you try to accomplish the requirements prescribed by Pido, our hardworking Dr. Rachel Garcia, we know that there will be a lot of equipment and infrastructure that will have to be set up. So, because of the condition right now of the province, this wonderful gesture on the part of the Rotary Club of Marinduque North is really very inspiring to us. We are really grateful that there are still men and women with kind heart who are willing to provide the things that are necessary for the betterment of our kababayans here in Marinduque. As stated by our immediate past president, Banji Mandia, and our hardworking President Rosette Sota. Our country, our kababayans have to go to Lucena or even to the NCR just to have their regular dialysis treatment. And this has entailed a lot of expenses on the part of our kababayans. Worse, some may just have decided not to have the treatment at all. And that is really a very bad situation. So the setting up of the dialysis center here, and with the generous contribution of our Rotary Club of Marinduque North, coupled with the efforts and the generosity of the other Rotary clubs from abroad, are really heartwarming to our fellow kababayans here in Marinduque. This project has seen its ups and downs, but with the strong determination of our Rotarians, we were able to finally bring this to its intended accomplishment and realization. We have seen the fruition of our lifelong dream of having our first dialysis center right here at our doorstep, which will greatly benefit our kababayans. So it is nice to know that there are projects that can be done through public and private partnership. And this is a fine example of how our private sector, more particularly our civic organizations like the Rotarians, can be of great help to our kababayans with the coordination and collaboration of our provincial government. I know for a fact that this will not be the last that the Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the provincial government will embark into projects that will be beneficial to our kababayans. I would also like to extend our thanks to Rosette Sota and the rest of the Rotarians for helping us in the Bayanihan Bakunahan, and we were able to accomplish beyond 100% of the expectation. So, maganda ho itong nangyayari. Talagang alam naman natin na ang gobyerno ay minsan ay may kakulangan din sa ating resources. And if we put our shoulders to the wheel, if we unite and work on common goals and objectives, then eventually we will see the development of our province into a very progressive and a highly urbanized province. So with this, again, on behalf of our grateful Marinduqueños, maraming salamat po sa lahat ng Rotarians at magpatuloy po tayo sa laban sa COVID at meron pa tayong ASF. So alam po natin na matatalo po natin lahat ito kung tayo po ay sama-sama at nagkakaisa. Maraming salamat po. Advance Merry Christmas to all of you. Mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Thank you very much, Governor Presby Velasco. At nais din po namin, kaming mga Marinduqueño, pinagmamalaki namin ang aming punong lalawigan dahil sa kasalukuyan po ay siya po ang Pangulo ng League of Provinces of the Philippines. At siya rin po ang Chairman ng Union of Local Authorities of the Philippines. So, palakpakan po muna natin si Governor Presby Velasco.
Okay. This is indeed a very emotional time, no? Talaga pong sabi ni Gob, up and down, but it's really roller coaster. Roller coaster. And for my part po, Gob, at saka aking mga kasama, ito po is a very much needed project because ako po ay, kung natatandaan mong Governor, nasama po talaga ako because my brother, you know, him, Dr. Caballes, died last July because he was not able to get a dialysis in La Union. He wanted to come home, but he couldn't come because we do not have. So ngayon ay sana po yung mga susunod pang pasyente ay ating matulungan.
And siyempre naman po, ang dialysis machine, hindi naman magpapunction kung yun lang binigay natin sa Rotary. Ang provincial government po, may additional po silang 8 units. Kaya total, 10 units pong dialysis machine ang atin dito ilalagay.
So it is indeed a very, very big project. This is a very historic time because this is the first time that we will be having our kidney dialysis center. Okay, now let us find out about our arrangement, by listening to past President Yala to read to us the Memorandum of Understanding between Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the Provincial Government of Marinduque. May I call on past sorry.
Thank you, Rotarian Cora. To our Rotary International District 3820 dignitaries, headed by, of course, our District Governor Angie Sunil, our partners from the local government of Marinduque, headed by Governor Presby, our guests, isa pong maaliwalas na gabi sa inyong lahat. So, may I read to you the Memorandum of Understanding between the Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the Provincial Government of Marinduque, which was signed by our TRF Chair, past President Nilda Hamilia, our Governor Presby Velasco, and the then Champion President Flor Hizole. Subject: Global Grant Number 1984031 for the establishment of a dialysis center at the Marinduque Provincial Hospital, Boac, Marinduque, Philippines, a joint venture of the Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the Provincial Government of Marinduque. Purpose: the project requires a cooperating organization, which is the Provincial Government of Marinduque, that will provide expertise, infrastructure, advocacy, training, education, or other support for the grant. The cooperating organization must comply with all reporting and auditing activities required by the Rotary Foundation and provide receipts and proof of purchase as required. This document, therefore, shall serve as a framework of cooperation and agreement between the Rotary Club of Marinduque North and Provincial Government of Marinduque in the implementation of the dialysis center financed by the Rotary Foundation Global Grant. Understandings: both parties affirm that Global Grant 1984031 is initiated, controlled, and managed by the Rotary Club of Marinduque North, District 3820. The Rotary Club of Marinduque North affirms that the Provincial Government of Marinduque shall act within all governing laws of the Philippines. Both parties acknowledge that Global Grant 1984031 will be awarded to Rotary Club of Marinduque North, and that all project funds will be in the custody of the Rotary Club of Marinduque North. The Rotary Club of Marinduque North shall, first, submit to Rotary Foundation Global Grant all required documents for the establishment of a dialysis unit at the Marinduque Provincial Hospital, Boac, Marinduque, Philippines. Look for a Rotary Club partner here and abroad to assist in the financial requirements of the project. Raise funds to augment the global grant of the Rotary Foundation and the fund from the partner club. Solicit the support and assurance of the Provincial Government of Marinduque to be a major partner in the project. Work for the favorable acceptance of the project by the Director of the Marinduque Provincial Hospital and his staff. Receive the global grant and donation from the partner club and deposit said funds in its depository bank. Disburse funds in accordance with existing accounting and auditing rules and regulations submit a financial statement to the Rotary Foundation certified by an accountant hired for the purpose, conduct regular visitation and monitoring of the project, finish partner club regular updates on the development and implementation of the project. Provincial Government of Marinduque shall provide the infrastructure, supplies, and other requirements provided by Administrative Order Number 163, Series of 2004, rules and regulations governing the registration, licensure, and operation of dialysis clinics in the Philippines as amended by AO 2006-0037. Provide the human resource necessary to operate the dialysis unit as provided by the aforementioned AOs. Provide funds for the regular training and updating of the renal head nurse, technician, and other staff needed in the efficient and effective operation of the dialysis unit. Provide additional dialysis machines for the sustainability of the project. Be accountable for the payment of water, electricity, and other maintenance and operating expenses of the dialysis center, and take necessary measures and initiatives to ensure the viability and sustainability of the project. The modifications within the scope of this document shall be both by mutual consent of the parties by the issuance of the written modification, signed and dated by parties and approved by the Rotary Foundation prior to any changes being performed. For the conflict of interest, any real or perceived conflicts of interest must be disclosed to the Rotary Foundation, including any Rotarian serving as paid staff or board of directors for the cooperating organization. So signed again by, of course, our past president, Nilda Hamilia, director of the Rotary Foundation of Rotary Club of Marinduque North, then President Flor de Liza Hizole, and Governor Presbytero J. Velasco. So that is the memorandum of agreement po that was signed for this particular project. Thank you.
Thank you very much po, Past President Wela Lamak. And now, for the vote of thanks, we would like to call up, we would like to acknowledge the presence pala ng ating board member, senior board member, Honorable Adeline Marciano Angeles. And now, for the vote of thanks, we would like to call on our TRF Director, Past President Nilda Hamilia.
Greetings to all our distinguished guests, to our dear Governor of the Province, Governor Presbytero Velasco Jr., salamat ang maraming nakarating kayo. Our District Governor Teto Sira, Angie Soyo, PDG Dennis, and PDG Ray Jensen, Dr. Saratan, Dr. Garcia, Dr. Cabagas, at sa lahat ng mga guests natin dito, buhat sa iba't ibang lugar ng Pilipinas, buhat sa San Pablo, buhat sa Makiling, buhat sa Santa Cruz, Laguna. Maraming salamat for coming and greetings to you all and good evening. Please join me in recognizing the Rotary clubs and groups of individuals that gave much support for the success of the global grant. We thank the provincial government of Marinduque for joining us in this endeavor to help patients who have to travel by boat to Lucena for 3 hours and sometimes further to another 3 hours to Manila if necessary to seek treatment. For the indigent and old patients, the economic and physical burden of traveling is quite difficult. There is so much to be thankful for. Ang dami pong mga tao and clubs involved, and I would like to recognize them for their assistance, their help. To Governor Velasco, we appreciate your being in full support and establishment of the dialysis clinic. Basta po nag-request kami ng meeting kay kay Governor Velasco, wala po siyang atubili pagkang siya ay dumadating. At talagang he's really trying to help us, push us, go through with this implementation of the project. Talaga pong si Governor ang pag-asa. At we know that as long as he is here, the project will be sustained. Basta niya si Governor, hindi pwedeng hindi matuloy yan. And to all members of the technical working group headed by Dr. Manuel Seratan, Provincial Hospital Director, Dr. Raymond Sulit, Dr. Catherine Sadiwa, Dr. Mabolo, for their guidance in this implementation of the project. To Congressman Velasco for his assistance. We appreciate very much his coming to us and meeting us every time we want to meet him for his advance. To Dr. Gerardo Caballes, Head Provincial Health Office, for preparing the proposal that was the basis of our project proposal that was sent to the Rotary Foundation to establish the dialysis center. Thank you, Doctor. We are most grateful to Dr. Rizal Garcia, DOH Provincial Officer, for providing the documents related to dialysis required by the Rotary Foundation. Pag po may mga documents na hiningi, katulad ng mga training ng nurses, ay kami, tapo naman agad kami kay Dr. Garcia. We are most grateful to our international partners. Global grant required an international partner. Pag po magsasabit tayo ng global grant, meaning an international partner, they provide us with the sources of funding for the global grant. Our international partner, our number one international partner, comes from Connecticut, USA, Rotary Club, West Hartford. The club contributed $2,000, and the district 7890 of Connecticut contributed $10,000. May I mention past President Oscar Santo Domingo of RC West Fort Hartford. He comes from Boac. He's the son of the former provincial engineer of the province of Marinduque. His mother is a Montañedo, kaya po related sa husband ko. Kaya it was easy for me to call him pag kailangan natin ng international partner. And he immediately said yes when I requested that they be our international partner for this project. By the way, he was also our international partner when we received our global grant for potable water system 8 years ago. Doon po sa Isok, Boac. We received a global grant for the establishment of a potable water system 8 years ago, at sila rin ang ating international partner. Our Rotary Club, Youngstown, Ohio, USA, and their district 6650 contributed $5,000. Our very own 3820 district gave $5,000. Our own Bernardo Hamilla of Rotary Club Marinduque North donated $3,000 to complete the necessary funding required by TRF. The total donation was much of by World Fund of the Rotary Foundation with 22,500 to fund our budget of 47. Kaya po tayo nagkameron ng funding na yan ay because Rotary Foundation match yung mga contribution ng different clubs. And the Rotary Foundation match it with $22,000. So I would like to thank again the 3820 for providing much support for the success of the grant. Past Governor District, Governor Jose Boy Garcia increased the original contribution of 3820 from 2,000 to 5,000. PDG Onya Reyes introduced me to the president of RCM Towns, Ohio. PP Dr. Noel Anillo, the TRF district chair, was there every time we needed his assistance. And of course, we thank our lovely District Governor Angie, together with her husband, PDG Dennis, and the other officers of the district for gracing this occasion. Si Past District Governor Boy Ray Atienza po, kadadating lang ngayong hapon, dumating ng alas 2, para lang po to be with us today, para makasama natin siya sa turnover ng that's how interested he is with our project. We are profoundly grateful for the generosity of the clubs and the groups of individuals that made us realize this worthy endeavor. To the World Fund of TRF for the grant. We thank also the service providers, Dialmed and Nikisa, for providing their machines and attending to our immediate needs. With the provincial government of Marinduque and the Rotary Club Marinduque North, we serve to change lives. We are partners in doing good in the province. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Salamat sa Diyos. God bless and thank you all.
Thank you, Pipinin. Sige po. Baka pumatang yung program ko. Thank you, ma'am, for the vote of thanks. Okay, before we proceed to the next number, of course, some acknowledgements here. I'd like to acknowledge the presence of the immediate past President Ricky Rosales of the Rotary Club of Atimonan Sunrise. Welcome po sa Marinduque. Okay. Now, marami na po tayong narating. Nakita na po natin ang history, ang mga arrangement, at ang mga pasasalamat. Lahat po ay naibigay na. This time, of course, we would like to hear the message of our past District Governor, RI District 3820, PDG Ray Atienza.
Thank you very much. Good evening, fellow Rotarians. Before I do my message, I would like to pay respect to Honorable Governor Presby Velasco from the province of Marinduque. To the board member who present, sa mga partner namin sa health sector, sa Provincial Health Office, sa mga taga-DOH, to our present governor, life-changing Governor Angie Sunyo, my good friend, past District Governor Dennis Sunyo, to all the past president of the Rotary Club of Marinduque, especially, special mention, my transforming president, Banji, who always with me, lagi kasi tinatawagin niya ako, makakarating ka ba? Pupunta ka ba? Makakarating ka ba? Pupunta ka ba? Ay, hindi naman ako pwedeng humindi kay Banji. Kasi, wala naman akong personal governor's visit sa inyo. This is the best way para mabisita ko kayo. Last year was badly hit by COVID, so I wasn't able to be here to do my job as a district governor to visit your club. Instead, we do the virtual governor's visit. Okay. To everyone in the group, special mention again, all my transforming president or president, talagang supportado niyo si Banji, no? Ricky from Atimonan Sunrise, Joy Long from the Rotary Club of Lipa Midwest, and of course, Kimton Dining from the Rotary Club of San Pablo. Si Kimton po yung club ni Noel Aligio. That's the reason why we have a very successful global grant program for last year. Last year, we are the number one in terms of global grant in the 10th district of the Philippines. Tayo po. Ang sekreto po lang natin doon is si Doc Noel, at saka si Gobchito Recto, and of course, District Governor-elect Gina Singh. So, yung lahat po ng mga program, ina-approve po namin. Well, to those people in Marinduque, this program that we are now doing is one concrete example of unity between the NGOs, the national, and the provincial government and the health sectors. So, ganun talaga. As I always said, together we will accomplish more as a team. Pag may teamwork, marami tayong magagawa. As what Tita Nilda is mentioned earlier, ako po ay 2:00 dumating dito, I'm from Chao, Quezon. Taga Chao po ako. I was the second governor from our club, and I was happy to tell you that we accomplished so many programs in our term last year, even though we have the pandemic. Nag-start po tayo with the $25,000 coming from the emergency fund that I gave to all clubs in the district, yung pong fighting against COVID-19. That is our priority last year. We have to fight COVID-19. So we have programs that fight against COVID-19 that came from the Rotary Foundation. Yung po yung mga PPEs, nag-start po kami yung mga PPE, face mask, face shield, pinamigay po namin. All clubs in the district. Then aside from that, Banji, you applied for a global grant last year also with regards to the fighting against COVID-19. It was approved also. I give it to you. I give $5,000 for that project. So, natuloy na yan. But yung mga programs mo na yan, aside from that, before the end of our term, nagbigay po tayo ng fighting against COVID, yung pong district global grant from the Rotary Club of Atimonan Lakambini, which is also fighting against COVID. So nag-start po tayo ng bibigay ng PPE, natapos po tayo ng bibigay pa rin ng PPE. So I'm sure nakatulong po tayo sa programa all over the district because, Governor, as you know, our district start from Laguna area, San Pedro Laguna, and end in Romblon. So ganun po, Masbate, Sorsogon, Catanduanes, yan po ang area namin, whole Bicol, then Quezon, Mindoro, Marinduque, yan pong sinasakupan ng District 3820. So medyo malaki-laki po. When Banji called me and asked me to be here, to be present here, I opened my portal with regards to the global grant programs, and I study your programs with regards to this hemodialysis, 2 hemodialysis machines that you are contributing for the province of Marinduque. And thank you for the health department, provincial health office, and to our governor, provincial governor in Marinduque for partnering with you in this program. Kasi bakit po ba natin ginagawa itong mga ganitong program? It simply means that we love the people. We want to extend the life of the people, especially those who suffer who have dialysis daily, monthly dialysis. So yung mga may sakit po, yun po ang kaya po natin ginagawa ito. And thank you, the province of Marinduque for accepting this project. Hindi po magagawa itong project na ito ng Rotary kung hindi din po tutulong yung recipient. And not only that, this will not be materialized without the effort of the club, the Rotary Club of Marinduque North. Well, sabi ko, during our pre-PEX and PSEX, yung pong training ng mga presidente ko, nung tinitrain ko po si Banji, laging sinasabi ko sa kanila, maximize and understand the program of global grant. And this year, we have to maximize the global grant program. And thank you, Banji, and thank you, Rotary Club of Marinduque North, for believing in me, in pursuing my dreams, to have this global grant program. Itong hemodialysis, natuwa ako kasi nung marinig ko, 2 yung binigay nyo, dinagdagan ng 10 ba o 8? 8 ni Governor. So, it simply means that napakaganda ng ginawa natin. Because the provincial government not only multiply, double, threefold ang ginawa nila ng provincial government for this. So, sana lang, let's us all continue to make sure that these programs will be properly documented and send it and close it. Sabi ko kay Banji, na-close na ba ito? Close nyo close nyo sa Rotary Foundation. Because in Rotary, in the programs of Rotary, meron po ang district, ang Rotary all over the world, meron po kaming Rotary Foundation. And this Rotary Foundation, some of the Rotarians and majority of the Rotarians contributed $1,000, $2,000, $100 to the Rotary Foundation, even the club. And as part of your contribution for this program, meron po kayong $3,000 na ikinontribute dito. Then the DDF coming from the Rotary District 3820 DDF, that's approved by Governor Boy Garcia, is $5,000 US. This was also approved by the past district governor Paingtan Tuco, as I see in the program. And your partner from the West Hartford, $10,000 US was given by them. And another district was give $5,000 US. So yung lahat ng contribution nyo will multiply and which will be doubled by the Rotary Foundation. So yung naging contribution nyo is 47,500 coming from the different contribution DDF from the 7890, which is 10,000. The club contribution of the West Hartford of $2,000. The DDF coming from the 6650 is $5,000. Rotary Club of Marinduque North is $3,000, and the DDF coming from District 3820 of $5,000. So, nag-contribute po tayo ng nag-contribute po ang Rotary Foundation ng $22,500 US, with equivalent to $47,500 that maximize the programs of your global grant. So, ganun po. So, first, salamat Rotary Club of Marinduque kasi nag-contribute kayo. Thank you for contributing to the Rotary Foundation, and please continue contributing to the Rotary Foundation. Because not only the people of Marinduque yung tinutulungan natin dito, we also have the people all over the world. Buong mundo po yung tinutulungan natin dito. And also one of our project in the Rotary is to eradicate polio in the face of earth. Kaunti na lang po. That's why we have end polio programs. Marami po tayo, lagi po na every year ginagawa po natin yun. But that is also part of the Rotary Foundation. But as long as you contribute to the Rotary Foundation, remember, there is people that you can save. There is economic that you can improve. There are education that you can improve. So marami tayong natutulungan, not only in the health sector, yun po yung areas of focus natin, lahat po yan. Nakakabuha tayo dyan. So especially if you are going to have the Rotary Community Corps, meron po ba kayo dito? Di ba? You should be have partners of the Rotary Community Corps. with this. This Rotary Community Corps is improving the life of their standard of living. That's our duty as a Rotarian. Remember, as we contribute, maniwala kayo, there is magic in this contribution, in helping the foundation. There is magic. There's a lot of people who have so many money, plenty of money, pero pagka po tayo, katulad natin, kahit konti lang pera natin, we contribute to the Rotary Foundation that come from our heart. Dapat po galing sa puso natin. Definitely, this money is really going to the good, in a good purpose. Magiging marami po tayong matutulungan dito. And as I said, thank you. Thank you, Rotary Club of Marinduque North, for sharing your time, your talent, and your treasure, the three T's of Rotary, the time, talent, and treasure. Time, because you extend your time. Ang haba na process natin dito bago natin, hindi po kayo nag-give up. Hindi kayo nag-give up. Diba? Kaya yung time talagang ginamit natin dito. Yung talent, yung utak natin lahat na ginagawa nyo. In writing, in documenting everything. Hindi po basta-basta gumawa ng Global Grant Program. Kaya po, pinag-aaralan po yan. Dapat po talaga sa isang club, 2-3 member, dapat master ng Global Grant. Okay? Then, yung treasure natin, because we contribute to the Rotary Foundation. So, yeah, that's, yun ang kailangan, yan ang dapat natin ipasalamat sa Rotary Club of Marinduque for doing those things. And I'm sure, with the help of the provincial government, with the help of the provincial help, this dialysis machine that you contributed to the province of Marinduque will help a lot. Makakatulong po ito ng malaki. And hindi naman po tayo nananalangin na magkaroon ng may dialysis dito. Sana mawala. As what we all praying to Almighty God that COVID-19 must be eradicated as soon as possible. Medyo na bumababa na po. And that's one of the things that we have to be thankful. Bumababa na po yung COVID. So sana po tuloy-tuloy na yan. And sana po itong dialysis dito makatulong tayo na madugtungan natin ang buhay ng mga tao na nangangailangan. And to the Rotary Club of Marinduque North, congratulations. And thank you very much. Ako'y babalik po ulit at naniniwala ako kasi na hindi lang ito ang magiging global grant nyo. Naniniwala ako na marami pa kayong magiging global grant. And I'm expecting that in the near future. Thank you very much and God bless everyone.
Thank you very much, Immediate Past President Ray Atienza. Totoo po yung sinasabi nyo, napakaraming global grant na nais gawin ng Rotary Club of Marinduque North. Pero, isa lang ang pakiusap namin, dahil sa santambak po ang project proposals regarding water system project. Although ang provincial government po ay may multimillion proposal para din sa buong lalawigan, hindi agad-agad na ma-implement yun. Sobrang laki ng Marinduque. So, napakaraming project proposals ng Marinduque ng ibang barangay about water project. Nahihirapan po sa mga requirements na hinihingi ng Rotary Foundation. Kaya ang pakiusap ko, please help us to request to Rotary International na baka pwedeng ma-strike out na yung isa lang ang hinihingi namin ma-strike out. Ang hydrogeological survey na nagkakahalaga ng 50,000 pesos plus. Hindi kaya ng local government unit ng barangay at hindi rin kakayanin namin sa Rotary na gumastos para lamang doon. So yun yung isa po sa nagpahirap sa amin. Santambak po ang aming water system project proposals na nakaabang sa ngayon. So baka yung mga past district governors at ang ating present district governor ay makatulong po sa amin para ma-request natin sa RI o sa TRF na mawala na po yung isang requirement na yun. Ano po? So,
sagutin ko lang yung question na kasi yung requirements ng Rotary Foundation hindi natin pwedeng baguhin. But pwede natin gawa ng paraan. For everything I do believe that for every problem there is a solution. May solution po yun. I just talk to Banji, pag-usapan natin ito ni Doc Noel. Kaya natin i-ayos yun. Problema. I think marami na kami na-approve na water project. Ang dami-dami ng water project namin ginawa. Not only that, including the mobile clinic. Ang dami kong nilabas na mobile clinic last year. The provincial government of Quezon, binigyan ko yan. Provincial government of Batangas, binigyan ko. Ang dami namin nailabas niyan. Yung water system, ang dami namin inilabas niyan. Candelaria is one of the best in water system. You have to talk to Arman Lirio in order for you to get this program. Past President Arman Lirio of the Rotary Club of Candelaria. Madali lang ho yan. Ang Candelaria taon-taon, 2 ginagawa namin water system. So kaya natin yan. Okay. Tutulungan ko kayo.
Thank you very much po. Nabanggit ko kasi yun dahil kung matching grant pala lang nagawa natin ang water system project smoothly, wala yung ganung klaseng requirements. Ano po? Simple lamang yung nire-request way back noong 2011 during my term. Ano po? And siyempre, malapit-lapit na maghapunan, kaya malapit-lapit na rin matapos yung programa. No? Sa pagkataon pong ito, tatawagan po natin, press na press po from Pagsahan, Laguna, ang ating District Governor, Andy Sunyo, para sa kanyang mensahe.
Thank you, PP Randy. Gutom na po ba kayo? Okay, so makinig po kayo para hindi po ako magtagal. Okay, so makakain na tayo. But anyway, fellow Rotarians, Governor Presbytero Velasco Jr., Dr. Manuel Saratan, wala na si Dr. Jerry Caballes, Attorney Romel Fernandez, Tocayo Fernandez din po ako, Dr. Rachel Garcia. We also have Honorable Board Member Annalyn. Sorry, I did not get your last name. Hello. My amazing life-changing President, Rosette Sota. Past President Irene Pitero. We have also IPP Banji Mandia. Peace Builder President Marie Hidalgo. Past President Milda Amelia. Past President Randy Ayala. Of course, we have past President Agnes and Aline Espino, past President Lina Kawanowe, past President Giovanni Buhayin, past President Ruela Lama, past District Governor Dennis Sunyo, kamuntik na kitang makalimutan. But anyway, kamuntik na po talaga. Of course, the transforming, of course, kamuntik na lahat kayo. IPDG Ray Atienza, Transforming Presidents. Tatlo na po sasabihin ko, si Kim Dini, Joylo Alcano, and Ricky Rosales. Para hindi ko makalimutan, past and future leaders of Rotary Club of Marinduque North. Good evening. Today's occasion, the turnover of the dialysis machines and water treatment facility marks a significant date in Rotary's philanthropy. It also marks the continuing saga of the Rotary Foundation's vision of doing good in the world. Why continuing? As mentioned earlier by past President Nilda Amelia, meron pong water treatment turnover like 9 years ago in Barangay Iso, no? Through my beloved husband, PDG Dennis Sunyo, a project initiated by Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the Rotary Foundation. Ito po, under the leadership po of Peace Builder Marie Hidalgo and past President Randy Ayala. Okay? Same partner lang to, as mentioned by past President Nilda. This turnover of the hospital-based dialysis and water treatment facility approval during the incumbency of our beloved DG Ray Atienza emphasizes the relevance of Rotary Foundation in 2 of its 7 areas of focus, mainly water and sanitation and disease prevention and treatment. Can we give the Rotary Foundation and Rotary Club of Marinduque North a loud and thunderous applause? Truly, as mentioned sa history po, the collaborative effort of transforming President Banji Mandia and Dr. Jerry Caballes made their dream a reality. And of course, as mentioned also, sa pangungulid at pagpupush ng ating incumbent Governor, Presbyterio Velasco Jr. The impact of this project may not be known until such time when we see the list of our brothers and sisters benefiting from this global grant without having to pay a single cent for the service. At maraming salamat po, Governor Presbytero, for providing additional 8 units of the Hemodialysis Masjid. Ang galing-galing po talaga ng Rotarians ng Rotary Club of Marinduque North sa paggawa ng highly impactful projects na makakapagbago at makakaangat sa kalusugan at katayuan ng mga beneficiaries po from Marinduque. Palakpakan po ulit natin. Supporting these evolving needs everywhere in the world, hindi lang po sa Marinduque to, everywhere in the world, illustrates the profound effect of our collective effort in serving to change lives. An apt description of this Rotary team, serve to change lives. Truly, we want this legacy to be a sustainable effort, not a one-time, big-time deal. Thus, I'm personally thanking all the Rotarians present here this evening who have continuously supported the Rotary Foundation by their regular contribution to the RF. I'm also grateful to our partner in service, the local governments of Marinduque and Boac, headed by Governor and former Supreme Court Associate Justice Presbytero Velasco Jr. I'm also hopeful that with the collaboration of Rotary Club of Marinduque North and the provincial government, we can also tap the NGOs and big corporations to provide funding para sa mga dialysis needs ng mga nasalaylayan ng ating lipunan. Again, thank you fellow Rotarians for your generosity and our local government units for sharing your resources in our sustainable effort to make a positive difference in people's lives. I'm also thankful to the Rotary Club of West Hartford, Connecticut, and past President Nilda Amelia and her late husband, past President Bernie, for their generosity and their passion to serve the community. Alam ko, masaya po ngayon si Tito Bernie habang nakamasid sa ating lahat mula sa kalangitan. This project may be one of the many impactful service projects of the Rotary Club of Marinduque North. But for past President Bernie, this project is his legacy, a laudable reminder of his dedication to Rotary and his kindness and generosity to his fellow Marinduqueños. Isang mainit na palakpakan sa Hemodialysis Family, Rotary Club of Marinduque North and their international partners as a provincial government po ng Marinduque. However, allow me to digress a little and speak about the Rotary Foundation or TRF for short. Ito po ang sinasabi ng ating buting immediate past District Governor Ray Atienza earlier. I'm sure Rotarians are familiar with the Rotary Foundation, for it is the Rotary's international financial arm, the non-profit corporation of Rotary International. Rotarians participate in the annual giving of the Rotary Foundation. Yes, annual giving kasi taon-taon po tayo nagbibigay ng ating donasyon. Ganun po ang Rotarian. Sumusuporta po sa aming Rotary Foundation. And that's why we, Rotarians, are the shareholders of Rotary Foundation. We and all donors own the Rotary Foundation. For the Rotary Foundation to continue its mission to do good, like hemodialysis machines and the water treatment facility, we must contribute annually. Tama po. Taon-taon po tayong magbibigay. Kung gusto po natin, meron po tayong mga proyektong malalaki para sa bayan ng Boac at sa probinsya ng Marinduque. We, Rotarians, cannot stop now. We cannot stop giving and sharing, for we are all so blessed. Your mere presence here this evening attests to your success in life. Tingnan po ninyo ang maraming taong naglalakos dyan sa kalye. Kung hindi sila kikilos, hindi po sila makakakuha ng kanilang kakainin sa hapunan, sa kanilang almusal, sa pambili ng gamot sa kanilang lolo, lola. Hindi yan ang problema ng mga Rotarians at ng mga taong naandito ngayon sa gabing ito, sa hall na ito. And the clearest reason why we must donate to the Rotary Foundation, because we are all blessed. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you so much. And you've just heard our District Governor, Angie Sunyo, underscoring the triumph, the importance of this project. Okay, we are now ending this simple program, and we shall hear the closing remarks of past President Ana Marie Hidalgo.
Sa aming pong butihing Governor, Presbytero Velasco, immediate past District Governor Ray Atienza, and our amazing, life-changing District Governor, Angie Sunyo, and my Governor, Peace Builder, Dr. Dennis Sunyo. And of course, Dr. Rachel Garcia, nawala na si Dr. Cabelles, my former boss, and nawala na. And Dr. Saratan. Yan. And to Bukal Angeles, and to all our sister club from Lipa, from San Pablo, from Makiling, and from Atimonan. Salamat po sa inyong pagdating. Sabi nga po kanina ng mga nagsasalita, itong atin pong itong project po namin talagang maraming pinagdaanan. Pero nauna yung aming whirlwind romance. Dahil napakadali po namin, na-inspire kami. Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako kay Randy Ayala. This funds po is intended for water. Intended for water project. Dahil nagustuhan nga po ni Pipi Oscar Santo Domingo yung project namin sa ISOC. Kaya binigyan uli niya si Randy ng funds for another water project. Pinakiusapan namin ni Pipi Neal, ni Tita, ni Past President Rivas, na wag na, meron kaming proposal for a project on dialysis. At nakinig naman si Randy, kaya napakadali. Isa pa, madali din namin nakuha yung project proposal from Dr. Cabelles. Isang salita lang, binigay na agad niya. And excited kami, Doktora, tulungan mo kami, ano ba yung mga requirements. Tapos, yung proposal na nga ay na-approve na agad ng district. So, naroon po no madali, kaya na-inspire kami. And then, dumating na nga yung sinasabi ni Rotarian Cora na roller coaster. Ang daming pinagdaanan, ang daming nadi-discourage na kami actually sa haba. Sabi nga ni Banji, luha ang dinanas. Pero naandun po kami, susuko pa ba tayo? Andyan na yan. So with that, ay ituloy natin. Lalo na po yung mga bata namin, mga Rotarians, talagang parang parang nadi-discourage na sila. Tapos, nag-pandemic pa. At nawala pa yung isa naming donor sa Youngstown. Buti na lang po meron kaming generous Rotarians na talagang, truly Rotarians na naroroon yung 3F. Yan na nga po yung pillar of the Rotary Club of Marinduque North, si Pipi Nilda and Pipi Bernie, na sinagot na yung sa Youngstown na dapat, Rotary Club of Youngstown sa USA din. Sa Ohio, USA. So yun po madali. Mula po nung kay Governor Reyes na diniscuss namin yung project proposal until na naging excited na nga itong si Governor Presbitero Velasco na talagang pinadali-dali na nga kami. And sabi nga talaga maraming attendance, pero this is just a beginning. Marami pa tayong mga challenges na kakaharapin. Training of nurses, training of technicians, marami pa, Doktora. Kaya naririyan po ang ating DOH Provincial Officer, si Doktora Rachel. Certainly, she will support us to para mabigyan po agad tayo ng licensure to operate. Kaya, Doktora Garcia, nasa iyo po namang mga kamay para tulungan ninyo kami for the approval of the licensure. And with that, marami na pong nasabi. Thank you for coming over at pagtutulong-tulungan po natin lahat. Let us all ourselves be accountable for this project. And with that, thank you very much and God bless us all.
So thank you very much po, Past President Marie Hidalgo. At sa katunayan nga po, si Governor dapat paalis siya ngayong gabi dahil magre-retire yung kanyang kaibigan bukas, at the same time birthday nun. Pero dahil dito sa activity natin, hindi na po siya umalis. Kaya palakpakan po natin ang kanyang presence. So, before po natin tuluyang isara ang ating palatuntunan sa hapong ito, ay hingan po natin ng maikling mensahe pag-responde si Dr. Rachel Garcia. Short response lang po tungkol doon sa ating short response para mapabilis ang ating proseso.
Parang si Governor din po yung sinusundan namin, Si Governor po yung nagpo-push din sa amin. So, may continuous collaboration po kami sa ospital. Kanina, na-mention ko na kay Dr. Saratan, yung licensing natin sa dialysis center. Marami pa pong project ang provincial government in terms of health services. Kaya, katulong nyo po, partnership. Kasi sabi namin, hindi kaya ng health sector yung ating mga ginagawang proyekto sa probinsya. We need partners. And salamat po sa Rotary International and Rotary Club of Marinduque North for pushing and for making it possible na magkaroon ng dialysis center. Nung nasa PH po si Ate Marie, taga na namin pinag-uusapan po yan. Kasi kami po yung nagpo-push for non-communicable diseases na services for the province. And nakakalungkot po nga, magbabiyahe papunta sa kabila yung ating mga end stage na mga patients. And meron kami health worker from Gasan, midwife siya. Namatay siya on the way sa Manila for his dialysis session. Sayang hindi niya naabot. But then, syempre, looking forward, push lang natin, mapaandar po ito. Napaka-malaking tulong po sa mga taga-Marinduqueño. And para sa atin po lahat. Yun lang po, we will work together with the provincial government, with Dr. Saratan, para maayos natin at mapaandar natin ang ating dialysis center.
Thank you very much po, Dr. Garcia. At sa pagkataon po ito ay dadako na po tayo doon sa Governor's Hall O, magpo-photo opportunity daw po muna. Then after po ng photo opportunity, dediretso tayo sa Governor's Hall para naman sa dinner and fellowship. Ano po? Para natin, mas makasalamuhan natin si Governor doon. Ano? Dahil ang tawag doon sa mamaya, Governor's Night. So yung, hindi man R'(S), kundi RS', ang daming governor ngayon eh. So, thank you very much and good evening po sa ating lahat.